We are live.
Yeah, we're live technically. I will
You say potato, I say potato.
see when people show up.
You say tomato, I say tomato. Tomato, potato.
I think that I prefer potato.
Over potato?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out. No, I'm good. I am also potato. And I think we're still in tutorial mode.
I feel like potato and tomato are British sounding.
Yeah, they are. And stupid sounding.
The councilman has tracked
I like
the
how,
site to this region.
even though,
Unfortunately, we don't have its exact
people
coordinates
from
yet.
the
If we're
UK,
going to have any chance of
or
finding
people,
this
English
facility,
people
we'll need to
specifically,
make contact with the local
went,
resistance cell nearby.
we invented
I can
English,
get a theory
so
about
our
who might reach out
pronunciation
to them without
is better than
getting the alien's
yours,
attention, but
and,
we'll
you
need
should
to give
default
him
to
time
ours.
conduct his
But then
research.
they can't agree on the pronunciation within that.
We have to start
Like,
making contact with other
you know,
regions soon
people will,
if we're
some
going to
people will
build a
say,
global resistance and take
because
on
there's those certain English people where their version of English is
Looks
to
like you
say
won't have time
everything
for that just yet, though. Remote
exactly the way
reconnaissance
it's
may have found
spelled.
something not far
So,
from our current position.
Hyundai is like a car
Right,
brand.
right.
But then some British people will say a Hyundai.
Do they?
Yes. Or,
While we're waiting for new missions or the completion
All I know
of
is
research, we can pass
they
by
say
scanning
aluminium,
sites like
Yeah.
this one.
and that pisses
On
me
your
off.
order,
well,
we'll
apparently
start
that's how
scans
it's
of the
spelled
surrounding
over there.
area.
Oh, fuck that.
And we actually changed the spelling so we didn't have to say it like that.
Because I was watching the Game Grumps, and they had Kirk, what's his face? The guy who did the music for Banjo-Kazooie. He was on their show, and he was mentioning about how, like, you know, we say aluminium, because you guys are saying it wrong. And I was like, that can't be a thing. And then, like, I was playing TF2 with you guys that night, and I brought it up, and Chris was like, yeah, it's fucking aluminium.
Yeah. And my friend Ed he also takes a jab at Murica for that.
It sounds like it might be stupid.
But I told him, well, isn't it spelled aluminum? And he goes, yeah, it is. In your country, you guys had to change the spelling because it was too hard. but originally it was spelled aluminium, I guess.
I mean, I don't see the problem with changing the name of something stupid.
Yeah. That one person is still me. I mean, go for it.
I'm trying to remember how I go about doing this. Oh, right, I want an infirmary. Because my guys are going to get wounded.
Facility right away, Commander. I'll send word when it's up and running.
And, are all my guys promoted? Soldiers. Okay, yeah. Also, I don't think the mod was active last time, but I have a Jedi.
Oh, dude. That's awesome. Wait, is that replacing somebody with a Jedi, or is that a character?
No, it's I have a bunch of like modded classes included in the game, and the Jedi class is not the most balanced thing, but they put so much fucking work into making this class that I kind of can't help but use it. Like
not balanced in the underpowered.
Well,
or
it's
overpowered,
a little bit more powerful than it should be, but like they have all these like really cool animations and like sound effects and shit, and it's just
go back to the Jedi real quick. Okay, do you think the guy that made this is from Korea?
Why do you say that?
Well, Initiate Sung Min Chun
that's random.
is the in-game nationality of Korea.
Well, that's random. Like,
is it? Okay, I thought they got to set it.
No, your soldier. No, it just adds Jedi to the class of soldier, to the pool of classes.
Oh, okay. I thought you got to pick all this crap.
No,
Okay.
no. I mean, I can alter this. I can make this this Korean guy like a Russian chick if I want to.
I think you should do that.
You think I should?
Yeah. I think we should have. Let's see.
See, I can make them any of these nationalities. Did you have one in mind?
Russian.
You want to do Russian? All right.
We need a Russian female named.
And then I can make the gender female.
What's a good Russian female name? Hang on, I'm gonna Google this. This is important.
Oh, actually, while I'm doing this, do I have? I have an infiltrator. I did have a custom character I was going to make.
Okay.
So let me show you this.
Oh yeah, a Russian lady named Sasha,
We could do that.
which is the name of the Heavy's gun, I believe.
Hang on. All right. So let's see. Body. We're going to go with. There we go. And then we're going to go with. Wait, is it arms? No, legs.
What? Wait, whoa. Some of them.
Hang on. It's because these aren't designed to work like on.
Oh, so they just be invisible?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's. Whew.
Here we go. And then we got to change the colors. I believe black is what I want.
I like how she's got the 2B dress, but does not have the bust to fill it out.
She does not.
I mean, there's some nice underboob, but there's not. Just not enough.
Where is the... Here we go.
Oh, cool. Okay. And then white hair.
And yeah, we're gonna give her white hair. And then we're gonna change the hairstyle.
To just like a shoulder cut. There you go. Oh, it's got the headband on there and everything.
Yeah, it does. So
Can we increase the boob slider?
We cannot.
All right.
I think that's actually like I think it might actually be like more boobly than the character models normally have.
Oh, okay.
And then we just have to change her name. So her first name is 2,
2.
and her last name is B. And there we go. Now we have 2B.
All right.
And I believe I have a voice set for her too. Yes, I do. So there we go. And then 2B is just British, just because. Oh, right. And then I also have, I believe I have her swords. Yep. Check it.
Oh shit, dude, that's cool.
Yeah, right. I believe they're nothing special, but yeah.
All right,
and
now
then,
we just have to make our Jedi be Sasha.
Right. So
from Mother Russia.
let's see. So character info. So first name is Sasha. Do you have a last name in mind? Popinski.
Bronanalutsky.
Can you spell that?
Bron.
Bron.
A.
A. Lon.
No. Okay, scratch that. That's terrible. Oh, actually, since I came out with Sasha, we're gonna do a streamer that I like. We're gonna make her Sasha Cohen.
Cohen.
Yeah.
Like that.
There you go.
All right, fine. She's female. All right, let's give her a voice. So
Is there a Russian voice?
They don't actually have a Russian language voice.
All right, German's
unfortunately.
the closest we're gonna get then.
You want to go with German?
Yeah.
It's gonna actually be in German.
Okay,
Oh, I thought it was. Okay,
schon dabei.
there we go.
Bin unterwegs. Okay,
Okay, let's keep going.
okay. Bestätigt. Los
Find the bubbliest one we can. Let's go with the high pitch. Let's destroy the Russian/German very tough woman stereotype.
Los. Alles klar. Los geht's. Wird erledigt.
I don't think they're gonna hit your criteria.
Why are these all the same sounding? I think 8.
Wird erledigt.
You like it?
Schon dabei.
I think that was the highest pitch we
Wird
could
gemacht.
get.
Sure, why not? And then let's give her some hair.
Give her like really long hair. What's the longest hair?
I think long straight bangs might be like the longest hair.
Hey, you could join us and says, what are we doing? She doesn't know what this is. This is XCOM.
Because somebody requested this.
Yeah. It's a tactical, cover-based, top-down shooter, base management.
I'm giving her a cowboy hat.
Wait, what are the hats? What are the possible hats? Okay, wait, what do we
There's
have?
ball cap,
Okay, nah, boring.
backwards ball cap, bandana.
Okay, Okay, more boring. Whoa. Whoa. Keep going. Oh, top hat.
It's a voodoo top hat.
That's okay. Wait, what's B? What's voodoo top hat B?
Hang on. Where it is? Kind of looks the same.
Go with that one.
Okay. And then let's take off the dumb skirt because it looks weird if it's not on 2B.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, this is a very tactical game where you can play dress up
Yes.
and give your soldiers a sexy skirt with the help of a few mods.
I'll just give her regular pants. The
Alright.
hat's already going to draw enough attention to it. Okay. Wow, I didn't realize Jane was gravely wounded. Jesus.
Oh, shit.
So she's out for a long ass time. Okay. So now I got to do communication shit. We should actually play the game now.
Yeah, right.
Also, you said that Yuka wasn't going to be here.
Well, no, I mean,
You
I said
you
she,
lied
I
to
said
me.
she may not be joining it.
I took that as affirmation.
Oh, okay.
I feel like I can't trust you anymore. So, right, we have a new site to investigate. So I believe we're at the point where we just kind of need to wait for something to happen. So I'm just going around
So you just
collecting.
do random missions.
Well, I'm collecting stuff and waiting for like aliens to attack. There we go.
Trusting, John. The skirmishers are Advent. Advent is
So,
the enemy.
Yuka,
The enemy
since you're
is
here,
food.
Try not
maybe
to
you
bring
can
that
make
up with me,
Alex's next choice for him.
Take their side after all we've seen these years.
Wait, what do we have
Not
left?
exactly
We have
having drinks with them, but they did hold up their end of the bargain.
thoughts
What about
or games, I believe.
See,
You mean thoughts as in females, not thoughts as in like thinky things, right?
Yes. I was hoping to lure her in. I was like, ooh, thoughts, interesting.
to his friends.
But
He and his Reapers are a big part of the reason why you're standing here today. Volk may
But
be
yeah,
a little
pick
rough
one of
around
them,
the edges, but he's the real
and that
deal.
will
As one
dictate
of 3 resistance groups operating independently
what we
from us
prattle
that
on
we
about
consider a legitimate threat to
whilst
Advent.
calming the
Together,
X's.
they'd make one hell of a fighting force. Too bad they hate each other. Still, we've made some unlikely progress. Volk's Reapers may have found you, but they weren't acting alone. They were tipped off by a group of Advent defectors known as the Skirmishers. No one's big on working with these guys, knowing where they came from. But you wouldn't be here without their help.
Okay, Yuka says if I want
Skirmishers
thoughts,
have agreed to suspend
she'll let me
hostilities
have it.
provided you serve as the go-between. Trust doesn't come easy between these
After
two,
the
so
cutscene,
we're heading
because
for a
I
nice
need to know what's
quiet
going
spot
on.
neutral ground. Even so.
Well, I need to give a little more exposition after we're done with the cutscene.
I like how their hologram falls apart. Like somebody programmed in, just make it do a cool bounce effect on the floor.
Yeah, that's always kind of weird.
I like it.
Then again, like actual real life like engineers and computer scientists like are nerdy enough to want to do
Yeah.
because of sci-fi.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, let's make it like on Star Trek.
Yeah.
So one of the things that's kind of cool and weird about this is that so the expansion for this game added 3 additional like resistance factions that give you special soldiers, and they're like fighting the aliens in their own way.
Okay.
And a bunch of the characters from those factions are voiced by people from Star Trek Next Gen.
Ooh.
Yeah. So this guy is fucking damn it. I always know his name until I have to say it. Riker.
Oh, okay, okay.
Jonathan Frakes.
There you go.
Yeah. So Jonathan Frakes voices this guy. And oh, right, now I gotta remember how my let's see. Specialist.
Oh wait,
and-
we were making him heavy weapons guy, right? As soon as he could be titled.
Oh yeah, we were gonna do that.
Yeah, that's right.
Was I gonna change his name to that or something?
I mean, no, because
I
can't
forget.
they have like a title or like a nickname or something?
He needs to be high. He needs to be more experienced to get a nickname.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
When he gets that high, he should be the heavy weapons guy.
Okay. You know what? Let's put the Russian Jedi on this team. Where'd she go? Here she is.
Yes! That was my creation. I love her.
And while we're at it, let's give her an XCOM T-shirt.
Sure, I'm down. Oh, it's under the.
It's just an accessory. It doesn't actually show up.
Oh, boo. Okay.
But it does give you like a bonus to your dodge.
Alright,
I think that might be a mod, but like you need shit like that. And then, oops, here we go. And then let's put let's see, let's put 2B on this squad. And I want to train up a warden, so let's train up this girl. Now let's put a hat on her. Let's put a hat on her.
Alright, you pick this hat. I mean, you wanted the cowboy hat before.
You know what? I think I might give her the cowboy hat.
Alright, yeah, I need, let's see. Once we're done with all the homework, I'll tell you about the thought.
Let's see.
Because you need to be,
let's-
mentally sitting down for this one.
Let's give her the hat with all the bullets in it, even though she's a sword person.
Well, she has that nice gun.
Right, but she's mostly about the sword.
Okay.
Okay, and then let's and 2B is in everything I play.
I like 2B's just revolver when she has a floating sword behind her.
Menace, ready to deploy.
All right. So yeah, so you may or may not remember that in the very first video, there was a really cool like hooded like sniper woman who was the one who actually scouted out the facility
Yeah.
and found the commander, and that was a member of the Reaper faction, which are one of the three factions that we're going to be helping out today. This scripted mission, which only shows up if you have it turned
The
on.
2B model has panties under there.
She does.
I like it.
You can also there's also an alternate version of the pants that don't have the skirt,
Oh, wow.
because in the game you can just blow off her clothes if you want to.
Okay.
But yeah, so right now we're trying to cozy up to two of the factions. The Reapers, who are a bunch of like survivalists, and the Skirmishers, who are a bunch of defectors from the aliens. The defectors are voiced, the main defector character we're going to be interacting with right now is voiced by Michael Dorn, aka Worf. From
Oh,
X-Men.
cool. Okay.
And I believe the mission control character for the Skirmishers is Denise Crosby, Troy. Yeah, so the Reapers they don't like to use advanced technology or anything. So,
Okay.
and they live on their own. So because the aliens are providing like all the food supply for the planet right now, they pretty much eat aliens.
Oh, I see.
Impressive reflexes, but unnecessary.
There's some incidental dialogue somewhere about how like you always see food, but when was the last time you ever saw a cow?
Safe.
Yeah. Oh, damn. She had the
More
hidden,
so than you
Yeah.
imagine.
the hidden squad.
The Reapers are all insanely good at hiding, and it's they're amazing units
We
because
shall
of
see
it.
if the same holds true for these skirmishers of yours.
Also, I guess because of the
Presence
way
already disturbs
the
them.
way the weapons are arranged, the Jedi is trying to use her sword like it's a shotgun.
I mean,
I believe it's because Jedi are coded to use their swords as ranged weapons.
oh, I see.
Coordinates to the rendezvous point now. We've plotted the most direct
Let me
route
leave
there.
chat for a
Don't know
moment
much about the
to
skirmisher
No, you
contact
fool.
you'll be meeting other
get.
than
I will be
his
right back.
Marks.
Marks. Praetor Marks. His death squads wiped out
Okay,
entire
yeah.
camps of
So-
people in the first years of
So Elena, our Reaper representative, really hates the representative of the skirmishers because he kind of murdered all of her friends. So, so the Reapers are cool because they're permanently cloaked when a mission starts.
Okay. Oh, and then it breaks when they attack.
It breaks when they attack. Yeah,
But they can just position perfectly.
I mean, they can. They can also be discovered just by having someone come across them.
Yeah.
But I believe they have a smaller radius to be discovered or something like that. Like they have mechanics in place that make them able to hold on to their stealth longer, and they even have a mechanic that lets them. They have a dice roll to not be revealed when they shoot at somebody.
Ooh.
Yeah, so they can potentially stay cloaked for a long time, and they eventually get an ability which makes it so that they can recloak at least once during a mission. So it's quite cool. So this mission is important because it introduces a new type of enemy to the game, and we're probably going to run across it right about now. The downside of the Reapers is that because they're so keen on not using alien technology... There we go, we got zombies.
Oh. I've seen those.
You haven't quite seen them like this. So the Lost are really bad news, because they will overrun you, and I actually may have run Elena up a little bit too far. But they don't seem to have discovered me, so I think I'm okay for the moment.
Oh.
I was gonna say things. I can't remember what I was gonna say. Say your thing.
Okay.
I'll interrupt you when I can remember what I was gonna say.
Yeah, when game stuff happens. No, so I was going to talk about... oh, I like how they've got, like, chunks missing inside.
Alright, well, now they know we're there.
No, what I was going to tell you was... yeah, I've been watching some Twitch recently. And...
I don't even know what that is.
you know, it's that place where we're too good to stream on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And anyway, e-thoughts are a thing on Twitch. It's a very lucrative career for some.
Like, you are a professional thought?
Yes.
Okay.
Not many can make it, but if you do, it's the big time. And one of my favorites...
Oh, just really quick.
Yeah.
So something that's kind of neat about the zombies here is that because they come in hordes, there's a mechanic where when you when you successfully kill a zombie with a shot, you get an extra shot.
Oh, like, okay, I see.
It's to help you like control the population a bit.
And to mow down...
Yeah, exactly.
It's like going from side to side with the Tommy gun.
Exactly.
Okay.
So it makes you feel really cool when you just get the like incredibly long chain of headshots.
Yeah.
And just like clear out the entire thing of zombies. They're in the base game, melee weapons do not count for that. But I think that's dumb, and apparently other people think that's dumb. So there's a mod, and it feels super cool when your dude just like carves up an entire horde of zombies with their sword.
Oh, Ken was not notified and is therefore late.
Oh, that's okay. We were fucking around, so
Yeah.
we haven't really done a whole lot.
But no, so one of my favorite thoughts, one of my favorite professional e-thoughts, Belle Delphine,
When the governments fell,
has
starved.
embarked on a bold new marketing adventure, entrepreneurial adventure, and it has succeeded.
Oh,
And
okay.
here is what it is. Belle Delphine is selling Gamer Girl bathwater.
Say what?
She is selling Gamer Girl bathwater.
Say what? Okay, well, let me just clarify. Is she the gamer girl?
Yes.
So she is selling her bathwater.
Yes.
Please tell me people are not buying this.
I mean...
I'm begging you, Evan. I've never asked you for anything. I need you to tell me that people said, fuck you, bitch. That's disgusting.
Hang on. Let me answer your question. With one of her tweets.
So here was a surprise. Elena shooting a zombie at point blank range revealed herself to the zombies. I didn't count on that happening.
Didn't no.
One of
Let's
many.
see. Wait. If I'm trying to find
My life is
the tweet. Anyway, you get a small jar of it for the low price of $30.
You should have just stopped at low price, because there's literally no price that would have been acceptable. Free would have been too much money. That's disgusting. That is disgusting.
I can't find the tweet now, but I was going to answer your question with her tweet, which read to the effect of, "Holy crap, my bathwater sold out in only 24 hours?"
Jesus Christ. What is wrong with people? Like, as a male gamer, I'm used to being embarrassed on a regular basis by the shit that, you know, the rest of my gender gets up to.
Yeah.
But, come on!
You know, to be fair, the water is fairly clean. It's not proper bathwater. She just runs clean water in the tub, sits in it, and then puts videos of her like putting it in bottles.
But it's bathwater. You're paying money for water.
See, look.
That's disgusting.
Looks like these things don't
Like,
want to make it easy for
Fuck
you.
all the people
I mean, she's
who bought
cute.
it, who enabled that.
Look, appealing to thirsty boys on the internet is very. It's a niche that needs to be filled.
It is not. And people enabling somebody like that to, to continue a lifestyle like that, like, fuck those guys too.
No, this is not the only professional etho now.
Oh god.
There are more.
This makes me sad.
There are a lot more.
Why are you making me sad? I thought we were friends.
Check out this description for the low price of $30. Bottled while I'm playing in the bath. This really is bath water. Disclaimer.
Oh good, because I was worried it might not actually be bathwater, and that would have been the problem.
Disclaimer.
That would have been the bad thing.
This water is not for drinking and should only be used for sentimental purposes.
It is never going to not be used for drinking.
They're like, and her other tweet.
There is a terrible anime called Green Green, I believe.
Yeah.
My sister showed this to me many years ago, and it's about like a school that I think it's like an all guys school, and then they invite a bunch of like girls from their sister school over, and it results in like harem shenanigans. But there's a bit where like all the girls get to go and bathe like in like a big like public bathing area. It's basically like a pool. I forget what it actually was. And after they finish bathing, like all the dudes run in and start like dousing themselves like in the used bathwater and like drinking it and shit, and it's fucking gross.
Oh god!
And that's exactly also wait watch this.
Okay.
Heavy weapons guy.
Oh, sick! Awesome.
It did not kill the one, which makes me a little sad.
It's all right. Yeah, Ken, I actually did forget to mention that despite the clear warning, one individual drank the water
Knew it.
and had to be hospitalized.
Oh my god! What is wrong with you? Fuck.
These creatures are worse even than Advent. They have no cause,
And yeah,
no fear.
this girl does make more money in the month than we will make in our lifetime.
If we do not defeat the alien
I think
soon,
I haven't checked
no more
lately,
than they are.
but the last time I checked, she had I think 3,000 patrons, and was making like, because it says on Patreon like your patrons and your monthly income.
Right.
I think she was raking in 150K a month.
I mean, like I don't begrudge people who make money for like basically doing nothing on the internet.
Okay, Ken confirms 154K a month.
God damn. Like I don't begrudge people for making it on the internet, because fine, but it's on the people supporting them.
Yeah.
But the fact that she would even offer like bathwater like that, I feel that that reflects badly on her.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. She's late to the party as far as Japan is concerned. Because used panties have been a thing since I don't even know.
Japan is not the model by which people should be using to structure
Japan is
themselves.
upstanding and polite and full of culture and a rich history.
And suicidal and alcoholic and misogynistic beyond belief.
But,
and having trouble with their birth rates.
yeah. Whoa.
Bigger problem here.
But, oh, who's this?
I'm guessing that's our man. Well, our contact anyway.
Why do you have fur in your, like, thing?
Because he's a hunter.
Sure.
So this is Mox. He is voiced by Michael Dorn,
Oh, okay.
also known as Worf, because he's a big, scary alien man.
Yeah, you didn't have to twist it.
He did, actually.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he can like use that to like interface with like all the chips and shit inside their heads, and he can learn stuff about them.
Oh.
Which I don't believe actually really comes up like after this cutscene, but it's a thing he can do. He mostly just uses that to cut people, like the bitches they are.
She is free of the imposter.
I can hear the wharf.
Yeah. And he's got a pal who just kind of handles the relationship stuff, and she is voiced by Denise Crosby, aka Troy. And then there's a third faction we won't see in this mission. We'll get them later, called the Templars, who are a bunch of like psionic cultists, and their head guy is voiced by John Delancey, aka Q, but more relevant to you as Discord.
Okay, no, I like. Okay, I was gonna say
I need to mock you for your.
I was gonna say I love Star Trek and Q is one of my favorite characters, but I see what you did there, and I love it. Yes, you're correct.
All right, we're gonna briefly cut the video so we can separate the offline video, and we will be right back.
Yeah.
Our prowess in battle opposed to us.
And we're back.
Very good.
I mean, mostly. So I got a little worrying thing. I guess F9 might be like a hotkey to load things in this game. So I might have to start manually enabling the
okay.
the recording, or I'll have to see if I can change that hotkey. Anyway, speaking of which, I should probably do a save, manual save, because as I recall, this is one of the parts where things might get a little dicey. So
just to close the topic from last time.
The bathwater topic.
Yeah.
The bad one.
Yeah. Not only did her supply sell out within 24 hours. And by the way, she put a picture of the bottles, and there was just one bunch of them on the floor that was probably like 200 bottles. But then behind that, she had a box full of them.
That's depressing.
Several feet high. And not only did they sell out, but she had to tweet that, to those people still waiting on their back orders, she is churning them out as fast as she can.
Gotta take a lot of baths.
She did say she didn't think she would take that many baths.
So check it out. Mox actually has a built-in grappling hook.
Cool.
Which gives him free movement and also allows him to get a little vertical movement on.
Is he going to be part of our base and our team and stuff?
He will. Well, eventually.
Can we rename him?
We cannot.
Damn it.
Much later in the game, we'll be able to. Actually, I think we might be able to rename him. I'm not sure.
Can we nickname him?
What do you want to name him?
Rico.
We might be able to do that. I'm pretty sure he can be nicknamed.
Any grappling hook character is simply paying homage to Rico, as far as I'm concerned.
Even Spider-Man.
Even Spider-Man. Oh, I mean that's not hook. There's no hook on the end there. There's no solid bit, so it doesn't count.
These bitches with their fucking pussy-ass fire attacks.
Yuka says, "Who will buy my bathwater?"
I would not buy that for $1. So here, check this out. So because he has the grappling hook, Mox can say, "Get over here!"
Oh, that's awesome! And now he's in the fire,
and then he shanks him.
So he's gonna die. Oh, he's gonna die from the shank.
He would have died, but yeah, the shank happened.
Well,
we call that maneuver the Shawshank Redemption.
Ken has a suggestion for a nickname, and as servants of the people, I think that all viewer requests override our own, wants and needs.
Disagree, but what is the request?
Ken, I'm trying. Okay, I think we should put the viewers' requests above our whims, and.
I don't believe in putting the viewers on a pedestal. I think that's unhealthy.
And Ken says that we should nickname him Game Girl Bathwater.
I may have to deny that. Because that whole thing disgusts me.
Also, yes, Giuseppe, Belle Delphine does have too many pics of her sticking out her tongue. She initially got famous for her, Ahegao face.
Oh.
Yes. And it's kind of like her...
I'm sad. I know what that is.
Yeah. Should we? Okay. For the non-weebs out there, that is a term for a face heavily distorted by sexual pleasure, and is most commonly represented by a girl unable to keep her tongue in her mouth.
It's anime O-face, essentially.
Yeah.
Let's move.
Yeah, there's a manga I like to read, and they, for whatever reason, decided to do like an entire chapter about that. And I was just like, what the fuck am I even reading? It was just explaining the concept and then having all the various girls try to do their own face. And I think I got dumber. Like, I like that manga. It's a
Yeah.
comedy manga. I'm used to them doing stupid things. But I feel like I got measurably dumber by reading that.
Sorry. Giuseppe says, I wonder if my wife ever made that face. You know what? Giuseppe, the correct answer is yes, because you're clearly a boss and a stallion, sir. So, you know, don't even doubt it. Believe in yourself, buddy. Freaking Yuka, you know, you asked who would buy your bathwater. You know, in a show of good faith, and to really promote our channel in the correct way, I will pay $1 for your bathwater, provided that you shower first. Because see, the thing is, Belle Delphine's water is clean. Like in the pics, you can see it's perfectly clear. Like, she cleans off really well.
That's how you know it's the good stuff.
It's obviously in case somebody drinks it like they did.
Right.
She's very clean, and the water is absolutely clear. There's like no dirt in there when she's in it. So if you can give me pristine bath water, you get $1. But if I get it and it's like gray, then you give me $1. This is the wager has been struck.
Those time wasters do not officially support this deal in any way, shape, or form.
Okay, yeah, I guess we have to say that.
I mean, I'm saying it because I believe it.
Well, yeah. But I'll totally pay it off. I'll mail it to you.
The sounds of combat are likely to draw even more of them.
So the only thing we have left is games, I believe.
What gaming news can possibly top that?
None can top it. But you know, we should endeavor to not be like Jablinski games, and we should actually talk about some games.
Apparently, his not actually doing games has become like a meme.
They're hiding in that bush.
Well, no, they're just out of sight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like, actually his non-gaming gaming channel is undoubtedly only going to get more popular because he seems to have plateaued at 4 million. However, a new Jumanji movie is coming out, and he's in that. So that surely will boost him by at least another mil.
I actually really like that Jumanji movie.
Yeah.
I thought it was great.
Yeah, it's quite cool.
But I just meant that I came across people talking about his channel on Reddit, and like it was mostly a recitation of, I guess, things he says.
Yeah.
Like when he begins, and the consensus seemed to be that his gaming channel, which is not a gaming channel, was like intentional, like an avant-garde sort of thing. I don't know if that's actually what he's doing.
Okay.
I actually don't really watch like other people's YouTube videos.
Yeah, not that much.
But I don't know, like. So
basically
there might be a method to his madness.
So it's the question of the path. Is it avant-garde genius, and we're not they're 500 years ahead, and we're not there yet?
Possibly.
Okay. Well, regarding Ken says regarding games, anime Dark Souls meeting.
Understood. Holding position.
Tokyo Ghoul, aka Code Vein, is coming out.
Oh yeah, I saw
September
that.
27th. Oh, okay.
I saw, or yeah, that popped up on my Steam, and I was curious about it. I don't know if I'll buy it or not, but I will certainly click on the game and look at the reviews and see what people hate about it.
Right. In in further gaming news, something of interest I found, and will be of great interest to you, Alex. You are a fan of River City Ransom, yeah?
Yeah, that's a cool game.
I also like it. Well, I'm very interested in a game being produced by,
River City Girls.
yeah, developed by WayForward and Arc Systems, River City Girls.
What did WayForward make?
Let me see if I can Google it real fast. I mean, if I have to Google it, like, that's what they made. Not...
Like I know I've heard of them. I just can't think of like their I don't know their video game equivalent of the discography.
Hold on, I will look that up in one moment, but let's see. The main characters' names are Misako and Kyoko.
So I actually haven't seen anything about River City Girls. Is it like retro style?
Yeah, it is. It's pixel art, but it's gonna look way better than actual River City Ransom. Like,
It literally impossible. You cannot make a game that looks better than River City Ransom.
these screenshots are pretty cool. Wait, what? That? Okay. Anyway, yeah, no, it's pixel art. Looks 16-bit, and it is about Misako and Kyoko, who have to go through 6 levels to rescue their boyfriends, Kunio and Ricky.
Oh, those are the characters from River City Ransom.
Yes, they are.
That's kind of awesome.
Yeah. And yeah, it's combo based. Okay, let me figure out what way forward I got you, fam. I hope if I just type in way forward, Google has my back instead of. It's not going to be like some kind of definition of forward and way.
I mean, now that you've expressed that's your concern, it's absolutely going to be.
Okay, way forward, video game company. Here we go. Oh right. How did I not see Shantae? I forgot Shantae.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That must be how I know what they are.
DuckTales Remastered, Double Dragon Neon.
Oh, they did DuckTales Remastered.
Yeah.
That's a good game. Oh, they did Double Dragon Neon?
Yep.
Shit, I love Double Dragon Neon.
And they did the Wii version of A Boy and His Blood.
You know, I've never. Wait, there was a Wii version?
Yes, there was.
Like a remake?
Yeah, in
or
2009 there was a remake.
Seriously?
Yep.
I've never heard of this.
I have played and beaten the original back in the 80s.
I've never actually played it, but I've always found it to be like just a very charming game.
Yeah, it's really cute. It's kind of easy to get lost and stuck because your inventory is different jelly beans that you can feed your blob.
Yeah, and that gives him like different abilities, right?
Yeah, so you feed him one jelly bean and he turns into a helicopter and can fly you somewhere. You know, but
see, that's the kind of shit I love about old school gaming.
But you have a limited. I didn't play the remake, but in the original you had a finite supply of beans.
Ah.
And you could feed him a bean whenever you want. It's not contextual.
Right.
So if you get some helicopter beans, you could just be like, whoa, cool, helicopter. Now I don't have to walk through this part of the level. But then if you're out of beans when you get to the part where you need the helicopter, like, start over.
Ah.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
One of those kind
so
of
it punishes, like, fun. Anyway.
I mean, I guess that's when you buy a Game Genie and, like, you know, just give yourself infinite beans.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then Nintendo sues you for
Yeah.
daring to try and take matters into your own hands. Fuck you, Nintendo.
But yeah, so they did things that were good,
Things. I mean, better than selling people your bathwater.
but not as lucrative.
That is my, sadly, that is my that is my metric.
I have definitely not watched the video of her splashing around in the bathwater and then bottling some.
Oh, good, because I would have been very disappointed with
Yeah,
you if you had watched.
That is the thing I did not do, and I also did not watch the video of her holding the jar by her butt while the shower water runs down her back and over her butt and into the jar.
That sounds disgusting.
Thirsty boys are thirsty, Alex.
I-
They need water.
I'm extremely straight, and I appreciate the feminine form, and that still sounds really gross.
When you are thirsty, you need some water. Do you know?
Yeah, but drinking water.
The way I see it,
Yeah, this is sentimental water. The disclaimer clarified that, and you've seen what happens when you disregard the warning. You pay the price.
choice is yours.
Even if they don't drink it, that water's going to be infected as shit, like really quickly.
No, she sterilizes it first.
I don't think she sterilizes it very well.
What the?
No one has ever done that before. No one shall ever do that again.
All right.
So the reason why the expansion adds 3 new hero classes to the good guys is because the bad guys got their own 3 heroes
Yeah.
called the Chosen, which is why the expansion is called War of the Chosen,
Another like her.
because there are
They are
chosen,
undying.
and it's a war.
Advent's curse upon
But
us.
okay, we're
We
supposed to be
must
back to
combine
gaming.
strength if we are to have any chance of
Someone call out
success.
in chat who wants to hear about The Witcher, and who wants to hear about Shenmue 3, and by extension, Epic, the Epic Games Store.
They appeared without warning years ago. Had they
So,
not,
like, are the
we would have
bodies
already regained
that are
our
kind of with the tendrils out of them, like the zombies that are being crafted? Or like, are they in development or something?
These are the sites where the aliens have like left a bunch of excess like radiation and crap, and the people who were forced to live in those areas ended up becoming mutated.
Oh, so those are the ones that didn't turn into zombies, but just kind of
Make the position.
turned into mold.
They don't really get into it.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm actually,
I was just curious,
I'm actually
'cause-
not sure.
I like a good visual set piece, and I love theory crafting. So, but yeah,
And I should actually save here because this fight can get kind of dicey. I won this fight last time because let me illustrate what happened.
okay.
So this bitch is the assassin, and she has really good cloaking, kind of like the Reapers do. And so I was fanning out trying to find her, and I had Mox up here, like trying to take a scouting like vantage.
Okay.
And then she came over here and shanked him, and he was about to die. But then like I had my my grenadier explode this wall over here.
Oh, damn.
Which took away her cover, and then my sniper was able to tap her in the head twice. And end the fight right there,
Nice.
right when Mox went on his deathbed. So it was
Excellent.
it was pretty neat. I hope something as entertaining can happen this time.
So chat dictates Witcher next, and then we'll get to Epic Shenmue.
Witcher,
Yeah.
which of them?
So yes, Yuka, it is Netflix news. The Netflix Witcher live action thingy that's happening has generated stupid outrage for no reason.
Because Witcher.
Let me preface this by saying, I mean, I've said it before, but I understand that movie adaptations of things are not necessarily going to be, or try to even be, 100%.
Excuse me.
Faithful recreations of the source material. And honestly, if it's in the universe and it's a different, if an adaptation is from Universe 53 and the source material is from Universe 50, as long as you tell a good story, like, I'm entertained.
Why are you being so permissive, Evan?
Well, 'cause I don't
the
know.
canon is Bible.
So
It is doctrine, sir.
it is etched.
I forgot about. What was that from?
Kingdom Hearts.
Right.
Maleficent just
Shit.
randomly pops up to be like, it is etched.
I forgot. I did a whole rant about that. So really quick.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. So the Chosen are actually randomly generated ability-wise when a game starts. So they have random strengths. Like this particular variant of the assassin.
Yeah.
She will shoot back if you miss her.
Oh.
And then they also have random weaknesses. So like some of them are like weak to explosives, some of them are weak to ranged fire, melee weapons, whatever.
Okay.
And then as the game goes on, they train themselves and they get new strengths.
Oh.
Unless you take so if you don't take them out quickly enough, they might become like basically invincible.
Okay.
So it forces you to be a little bit more creative.
So they
with how
want you to
fight.
gain high ground.
Yeah, so
And luckily you're using Reapers.
she's weak to Reapers and she's weak to high ground, yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so that being said about fictional things, people are...
Now we're talking about real things, The Witcher.
Yeah. People are all in a tizzy because in a promotional poster or artwork or whatever...
Did you seriously say tizzy?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't want to say they got their panties in a bunch because I feel like that's overused a lot. But yeah. Whoa, I thought she was going to climb the ladder.
She's a Jedi.
Okay.
Jedi do not climb ladders.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why the Jedi is just a smidge OP, because they have an advanced movement ability like built into their kit. Whereas most guys, she conveniently she's weak to high ground, and my heavy weapons guy is up here on the high ground. So that worked out really well for me.
But so some poster for The Witcher has Geralt standing there, and he's only got one sword on his back.
What? What? How can he only have one sword, Evan? Witchers have 2 swords. 2. Not 1, not 3, 2 swords.
Wait,
one
hold
for monsters, one for humans. That's how it works. This show's ruined. It's ruined.
See, I thought the extra sword was if for one broke, they have an extra backup.
No, they have a silver sword, which is super effective against monsters, but silver is very soft, by nature. So if you can't use it on people without it breaking. And
I actually know.
in the third game, at least, you physically cannot use it on non-monsters. The game won't let you.
Yeah.
And the regular sword is steel, which has the opposite problem. It's good for mundane things, but regular monsters are immune to steel swords.
Yuka says, but silver and steel, monster and human killers, WTF?
So she's doing the exact same faux outrage that I did.
Well, it's bad and it should feel bad. That solves that.
No, I appreciate when great minds think alike.
Yeah. But yeah, I think the blurb... Wait, let me... gonna leave chat for just a sec to see if I can provide the informational blurb to you folks.
Blurb.
Yeah.
It's a funny word.
Here we go. So first, just so you can further the anger, there's his single sword.
I mean, maybe the other one's getting repaired.
Yeah.
They break all the fucking time in Witcher 3.
Let's see. Okay, so...
Maybe he's on New Game Plus and the game bugged out and he doesn't have his second sword equipped.
Okay, never mind. I was wrong. There isn't an official stance on this. However...
I mean, they're not gonna... There's no way that's gonna be, like, a thing.
However,
it's promotional shit.
Twitter denizens say that he primarily uses, like, one sword more frequently than 2 in the novels.
Oh. Okay.
So,
I mean, granted, to be fair, the TV show is not based off the novels; it is based off the game, and in the games, he always has both swords on him.
Okay, so
although I mean, apparently, like apparently there are workarounds because there's a bit where when you're playing a Ciri, I believe it's the first Ciri section in Witcher 3.
Yeah.
She ends up having to fight like a bunch of like werewolves or something, and she's like, "Oh shit! All I have is my steel sword," because even she's not a Witcher, but she was trained to fight monsters, and for whatever reason, she only carries the one sword. But she's like, "All right, no worries. Like I know how to make the special oil that'll fight werewolves." So she just makes oil, and puts it on the swords. And that allows her to fight the werewolves just as if she was using a silver sword.
You know, I was about to ask you if it was safe to take cover from the thing that's seemingly emitting like high levels of radiation.
Well, it's gonna blow up.
Okay.
I mean, it's not doing anything actively right now. It's a sonic emitter.
Oh, okay.
Which is drawing the lost to us.
And okay, Giuseppe has the insight that he read an article saying that the Netflix Witcher might be going for a faithful adaptation to the novels rather than the game.
Oh, I mean, that would be interesting.
Okay.
I mean, not interesting good, but interesting, like, different.
And then Yuka says she heard it was based off neither and just flying by the seat of its pants.
I mean, I would be a little bit more worried about that.
And well, she says it's based off neither and is using inspiration from both. So
Right.
they're gonna pick the whatever the coolest from both versions is.
I mean, I would kind of just question, like, why you would even bother. Just because, like, the games are so well established. Like, why would you not just build from that canon?
I mean, people love being faithful to source material. Sometimes.
Well, and also, like, the games have, like, the militant, like, nerd faction.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, you are needlessly asking for trouble. You know, if you're going to antagonize the nerds right out of the gate.
How many of these creatures
Whoa,
can
whoa,
still
whoa.
For our final, piece of gaming tidbittery,
Garbage.
yeah. For once, I have something good to say about Epic Games.
Lies and slander.
No, in an uncharacteristic...
We all know that you hate Epic Games and want them to fail.
I mean, their storefront needs some work. Like, it needs some paint, but, like, I'm gonna play Dauntless on Epic. So.
You need some paint.
Like, Dauntless really thrived under Epic, and I'm gonna play it using the Epic storefront, because it's just a client. Whatever. So, but as a company, they've made an uncharacteristically cool move. So they recently bought up Shenmue 3. It's going to go Epic exclusive, despite the fact that almost everyone that backed the game, and it got backed for a lot,
Yeah.
like 7 million just off the backers. Just, all the people that backed the game were told by the publishers that the game was going to launch on Steam and that they were going to be getting a Steam key. That's not going to happen.
Well, I mean, that's pretty shitty, but that's shitty of the developer, not Epic.
However, in a cool move, in order to try to sort of, I don't know, make up for, like, having all their money, Epic has actually said that it was going to refund, all the backers that were promised Steam keys and stuff.
Huh.
So, just getting rid of the ill will, which is good, because they've generated quite a bit of it, and I think we need to... I'm not saying who's wrong or right.
That lost himself on fire.
Yeah. But, regardless of, like, who you hate and for what reason... Wow!
Where is
Did
he going?
Bug? He teleported back in the house.
I don't
This is bugged, yo.
know what happened there.
He's gone.
All right. Good. That's a victory for me.
Yeah, right?
That is the definition of a win. Anyway, so Epic.
Yeah, Epic is refunding all people who, requested one due to the game moving from Steam to the Epic Games Store, which is a honorable move. Like, I was surprised, honestly, to see any big corporation do something nice.
Yeah.
This should be the norm. Let's set this as an example for all the other big corps, guys.
They're not gonna do it.
Also, the devs and Epic say that, like, it's not going to be on Steam for, like, a year after, but if you don't want a refund, you can either take a refund.
Are you watching all these animations, by the way?
I am, yeah.
These are all unique to the Jedi.
Okay.
So
okay.
this is why you use Jedi, because they look fucking cool.
And you look cooler with the top hat.
Yes.
But you can either take a refund, essentially, or they're giving you a physical, like, DRM-free disc of it, if you want, instead of a refund.
Oh.
And then in a year, they'll send you a Steam key.
She stabbed that guy in the dick.
Yeah.
That looked unpleasant.
So yeah, I wanted to say that just because Epic's been getting a lot of like bad rep recently.
Especially from you.
I mean, I've been pretty neutral.
You've been one of their most vitriolic critics.
Right? Have I wait, hold on. Did I say I was gonna play Dauntless? I meant I'm boycotting that shit.
See? Exactly.
Yeah.
You're only going to play Dauntless ironically.
Right.
Which,
yeah.
in the current lexicon of stupid people, means doing something because you like it.
Yeah.
Which is not what the word actually means.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I only watched My Little Pony because I enjoy magical adventures about ponies. That's it. It's not like I like the show.
Well, I mean, there's, you know, there's a certain way that that's correct.
I mean, it's not wrong. It's just that, like, when you're watching something ironically because it makes you happy, like, you're not watching it ironically. You legitimately enjoy the thing that you're watching.
Yeah.
There's a great bit in the new season of Stranger Things where they demonstrate that one person is a nerd. This little girl's a nerd because she enjoys My Little Pony, because My Little Pony has magic and dragons and stuff that is, you know, commonly found in fantasy stories. And it's a very funny moment.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that. I saw it come up on my Netflix queue, and like I got hyped.
Yeah, it's quite cool. It's the fact that I almost missed it is what finally made me make my own Netflix profile.
Okay.
Because like I mean we all bummed Netflix off my sister, and I felt bad. I didn't want to like clog up the profiles with my own.
Yeah.
But I've been using my parent. Oh, I forgot about that guy.
Wait, he ran off into the abyss. He just glitched back into existence.
He's just having a very fun time. All right, let him enjoy himself. Let him enjoy the magic.
Just leave him alone and see if he runs off again.
No, I need him to die.
Oh, okay. I would like all these animations better if they just put the model closer to the enemy model so it was touching.
Well, the lightsaber model is a lot longer than the machete.
Oh, okay.
So that's the problem that they're.
But the leg model is not longer than the leg model.
I mean, the legs seem. She's using the Force. She's using the Force to
okay,
extend the reach of her legs.
See,
it's like how Jonathan Joestar can use the ripple to like extend his arm.
By the way, fun fact. That is exactly the kind of plausible justification that I needed to make me enjoy that. And that, FYI, is what I do to cover up for bad writing all the time. Like, whenever there's a thing in a movie that doesn't quite work with the writing, I just go, okay, I still want to enjoy this. Think. Oh, it could possibly be this thing that exists in that universe. We're good. We're done. Like, I've accepted that explanation.
I mean, the Force can do basically anything.
Exactly. And that's why it worked. So, it was clearly because the model worked.
And she's not...
But no, it wasn't. It was the Force.
And she's not a formally trained Jedi, so she's bound to come up with wacky shit for...
Yeah. See,
so check this one out.
Oh, was that? Yeah.
So Mox is trying to buy us time to get away. But oh no!
Wow, she's tall.
Yeah, the Chosen are all very tall and gangly.
They just boom tubed out of there.
Basically.
That was like that moment that made me burst out laughing out loud in Justice League when Steppenwolf had the 2 cubes and they just had the third one, and they're like, okay, at least we have the 3rd cube right over here, and he just boom tubes down. It's like whoop, and then boom tubes away, and they're like, damn it! Who's watching the cube?
So Mox got captured,
Okay.
and that's to teach us that there will be missions in the future where we can like rescue our dudes who are captured by the aliens.
Okay.
But we got Lena, and honestly, she's the better of the two. So we still got a super strong hero to help out our team for free. So
We may have chosen a different means of resistance, but our people fight for the same reason, for the world we once knew.
that's right. Cock that rifle that already presumably had a bullet inside of it.
Also, we need to change her name to Anna, because she looks like Anna from Overwatch.
Does she really?
Yeah, Anna's got the face mask and the hood, and she's the sniper.
Anyway, so I wasn't expecting that mission to take up the entire time, but it is what it is. So that was more XCOM. I didn't realize that people liked this enough to request it, so we will maybe we'll like rotate between like XCOM and Darkest Dungeon or something.
Yeah.
We'll find a way to work in more of it.
Yeah, stay tuned for Vanquish, I think.
Yeah, we're gonna do Vanquish next. So we will see you guys in a few.
All right.
Later.